Well, okay, what do we have here?
Normandy base camp. 5th Ranger Battalion was attached to the 29th Division for the Normandy landings. And we basically spearheaded any problems they ran in with.
So would this be a unit that probably was in the first wave? Or?
It was a first wave unit. We were frontline troops mostly the entire war. We're set up for battle in the botage, which is why we have these helmet covers.
We were the first unit to break out after Normandy Day.
Okay.
First to break the beach
Which beach did your unit land on?
Omaha.
Omaha?
If you see this diamond here, the problems we were finding is guys were getting shot in these diamonds during patrol missions. So what they did is an enterprising captain found army parachutes and would cut them up in helmet covers to hide our diamonds. So it was just a matter of adapting the guys over time.
Is all your equipment, is this all authentic or is this reproduction or?
Everything I'm wearing is original. From my boots, my knife, to my pants, my shirt, my helmet, it's all original. Nothing is reproduction.
Must be difficult to find?
The pants are a little bit difficult to find in my size. I wear a 36, so they're getting harder to find. But even the tops
Is that an authentic weapon?
This is an original weapon that's been demilled, taken out of fire. And it's all original parts.
So, how much does this cost you to do?
My life? Yeah, it's a full-time obsession and a lot of money.
How often do you go to events?
About once a month, but sometimes more. In fact, this month I've done 7 within the 1 month. So.
How far do you travel?
I'm actually from Lancaster, PA.
Right.
So this is a 5.5-hour trek for me.
And what's about the furthest you go?
I've gone as far out as Indiana. I've gone down to Kentucky, Tennessee, upstate New York. So, travel pretty far. So you just really can't find anymore.
In the tent?
Tent's an original. It's a model 1942 command tent.
For sure. I'm not going to let you touch it. It's enough of this. You know, we're going to go up the hill, and they fixed bayonets and up the hill they went. The Hurricane. It's a Hurricane wall. The Hurricane Forest is on this side of the Saar River complex where all the big German dams were. The object was to break through and stop the Germans from blowing up those dams, because if they did, they would flood that whole terrain. So the United States Army decided to try to push straight through, and it was the Hurricane wall. That whole battle was hidden from the folks back here in the United States because the casualties were immense. In 1944, the autumn of '44, we were supposed to be winning the war and not losing it. 28th Division had one entire battalion wiped out. They broke and ran. The Germans had, all throughout the Hurricane Forest, they had prepared for years, part of the Siegfried Line defenses and stuff. They had huge cement pillboxes. They had 88 guns set right into the mountainside. They couldn't be bombed from above. And they had all kinds of mortar positions, and they had everything registered. Now let me explain what registry is. As I look around this area out here, I would survey it, and I would find the distance out to the distance of that red car out there. How many meters it is out there, you know, and what angle it is in terms of the compass, you know, what degree. Let's say that was 63 degrees, okay? 63 degrees, and let's say it's 800 meters out there. I have a chart with all those registries on it. So when somebody appears in that spot, we tell the gun what to do, and we've got it all registered by position. They'll say, you know, gun position 21. And then you automatically turn the gun, the artillery piece. They've got the range, they've got the distance out to the target, and they'll fire the round, and they can hit you right on. That whole Hurricane Forest was all registered. It's a surveying process, and they still use it for artillery today. So we know exactly, and I'm in a defensive position, I'm being attacked, somebody's coming up on the wire, I know every position on the wire, where to set my 81 millimeter mortar or my 60 millimeter mortar and hit that exact target. It's all on a chart. And that's what the Germans had. So we tried to punch through that forest. As we did, they were just wiping us out. One town, Schmidt, changed positions. It changed 6 times. 3 American units wiped out, 3 German units wiped out. Trying to hold that one little strategic crossroads on a mountain highway running through the Hergenwald. And to this day, you can go in the Hergen Forest, you can kick around, pine needles and stuff there, and you can still find rusted links to machine guns. It's all there. Matter of fact, there's a Sherman tank that's burned out there that still sits there as a monument all these years. So that's it. Now, there's a test at 5 o'clock, and if you don't pass, you got to come back and hear this again.